Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another re-review from my previous channel, Rowdy Roddy Piper, They Live. Let's check it out. Alright, Schlockmeister fans, an obscure German film called Der Regen, otherwise known as Dance of Love or Merry-Go-Round. Let's check it out. Rowdy Roddy Piper, kind of a drifter, looking for work.
They lost 14 banks in a week.
She's got nothing for him. Eventually he finds some construction work on his own. That's Keith David there. He plays Frank. He lives in some sort of almost like a homeless shelter community.
Impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness. Not powerful enough. The signal must be shut off at the source.
Some hackers are trying to get in and spread a message. These are the hackers operating out of a church across the street, actually. Something's going on and they know about it. The next night, the police come and basically demolish the place. That's George Buckflower. The next day, Piper goes back to that church across the street where our hackers were operating from, and they're all gone. Not much is left. But he busts down a wall and he finds something hidden there, a box. What's in it? I guess we'll find out soon. It's a box of sunglasses. But these are no ordinary sunglasses. When he puts them on, he sees things that aren't there. He also sees people who don't look the same with the sunglasses on. We've got an alien infestation here.
I said, what's your problem?
Excuse me.
Just survive.
You know, you look like the head fellow in the cheese dip back in 1957. You see, I take these glasses off. She looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on. Formaldehyde face. That's what we got.
Enough out of you.
We can all benefit from this slight
The
misunderstanding.
cops are called. They're aliens too.
Now let's go someplace quiet so we can talk this over.
He manages to beat them up and shoot one.
So you bastards die just like we do. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
So now he's a wanted man after shooting up a bunch of aliens, so he kidnaps Meg Foster.
The whole world's in trouble. They're all around us and we never knew it. You can only see them with these special glasses. I swear to you, we're being controlled by these things. I don't know what they are or where they came from, but we gotta stop them.
She obviously doesn't trust him. Roddy somehow survives this. He seeks out Frank.
Don't let nobody see you.
I've had a rough couple of days.
I don't want nothing to do with you.
Wait!
He's trying to convince Frank to put on the sunglasses.
Find yourself someplace to hide and keep praying nobody ever finds you.
Try these on.
Look, you crazy mother.
Okay.
And then they have a fight.
All right.
A real long fight.
Okay.
Come on.
They end up beating the crap out of each other. Piper eventually wins the fight, puts the glasses on Frank himself, and forces him to look. They hide out in a hotel. They eventually are able to hook up with the guys who created the sunglasses, the hackers.
There's a meeting tonight. address 11 o'clock.
We seek out and locate their signal and shut it off. Wake people up. Now, Dave here works at KRDA. Now, he claims...
Unfortunately, their little meeting is broken up by the police, who are no doubt alien police.
Attention, your wristwatch has malfunctioned. This entryway is temporary and will disappear in 10 seconds.
They find a portal, which takes them into the heart of alien country, and they've converted George Buck Flower.
You know, you boys really should have dressed for the party now you can afford it.
Apparently, they're portaling back and forth from Earth to their planet. So they're trying to blow up their tower, or their satellite feed upstairs on top of the building that will allow everybody to see what the aliens really look like. Turns out that Holly works at this place too, so they tracked her down to help. But is she going to help them, or has she been turned already? Piper dies, but he was able to shoot it down.
And how to buy a sailboat as prime minister. What's wrong?
Hey, what's wrong, baby?
All right, let's talk about They Live, John Carpenter's film, 1988, I believe, starring Roddy Piper, Keith David, George Buck Flower. It's a sci-fi film. Roddy Piper is a drifter. Apparently his name is Nada in this movie. And he's kind of comes into, I assume it's LA area, and he just gets some work on a construction job. And there's this church across the street that he hears some gospel singing. He goes, just wanders over there one day, and he sees there's actually no gospel choir there. It's just a recording. Inside, there's a group of people. There's got a satellite dish and all kinds of things. Turns out there are these hackers who are hacking into the TV signals every night, trying to spread some sort of message about something that's going on in the country, or the world, I guess. And but they keep getting knocked off after a few seconds. Their message doesn't get through. Well, that night, the police come and they bust up the whole place. The church is destroyed, or most of the stuff that was inside of it. And Piper goes back to the church next day, finds a loose wall, breaks it down, finds a box of sunglasses inside of there. Doesn't know what to make of that, but he puts one on, puts a pair on, and then he looks around and he sees things that aren't there. He sees like a big sign that says obey, a sign that says, marry and produce children or something like that. Produce. Anyway, he just sees black and white images with weird subliminal messages all over the place. And not only that, he sees people walking around and they don't look like normal people. Some of them look like aliens. Regular people look like regular people. Earthlings look like earthlings, but these aliens you can see only when you have the sunglasses on. So take the sunglasses off, you don't see any of the hidden messages, and you don't see the aliens. They look like regular people. So he knows there's an alien infestation, so he gets a hold of some guns and starts shooting some of them. Next thing you know, he's a wanted fugitive for obvious reasons. He kidnaps this woman, Polly, played by Meg Foster, and he learns that she works at this TV station downtown. She eventually is able to get rid of him. He tracks down Keith David. After a long, prolonged fight, he gets some sunglasses on him, and he looks around and realizes that, okay, you're legit. And then they hide out, and they eventually track down the hackers who have been trying to spread the message about this alien infestation. So they have this plan to knock down this satellite tower that's on top of this TV station, because that is allegedly preventing Earthlings from seeing the aliens in the everyday life. So they go into the TV station with their guns and they destroy everything there. They eventually get to the roof. They find Holly, who works there, but Holly apparently is now working for the aliens. She shoots Keith David, Frank, and then she threatens to shoot Roddy Piper while he's on top of the roof, about to shoot down the satellite. Well, Roddy pulls out an extra gun he had hidden in his sleeve, shoots her, turns around, shoots the satellite dish. The helicopters are there, the bad guys, they shoot him. As he's dying, he flips them off, but we see that the satellite did blow up, and everybody who was an alien now looks like themselves, and everybody, the jig is up. Put it that way, that's how our movie ends. So that is They Live. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've always been a fan of Roddy Piper, although way back in the day when I first saw this, I wasn't overly impressed with his acting, but it was okay. I like Roddy Piper so much, so I was able to overlook that. I still feel the same way about it. Now, I like this movie, although I don't think I like it as much as some people do. There's a lot of fans of this movie, a lot of fans of Carpenter, and they love this movie, and I do like it. I like it a lot. I just don't have that obsessive love of it, I guess you could say, that some people have. But again, I really do like this movie. I think it's fun. It's a cool film. It's a cool little film. That's about it. So anyway, not much more I can say about this. Everybody has seen this movie, I'm sure. Let me know what you think about it. I have this DVD that I've had forever. I'm pretty sure it's been released on Blu-ray since then. I will leave you a link to that if you're interested to get it. And you should click on that Amazon link down below. Buy They Live, and let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Watch it. Bye. They Live.